Today we have a great event planned. We have 9 phenomenal presenting companies, and we're very excited for you guys to hear them pitch. We have sent you the link to download the program book, so please download the program book, and you'll have all the information, including the attendees, the attendee list. So we have been doing CONNECTpreneur now. This is our 9th year, and this is our 50th event. It's our 7th virtual event. And for those of you new to CONNECTpreneur, we are a global community now of over 20,000 investors, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and business leaders, mostly throughout the Mid-Atlantic and East Coast, and increasingly around the world and throughout the United States. We have a couple attendees this morning calling in from various countries, including Israel, Italy, China, India, Singapore, Philippines, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia. And it's really thrilling to see this kind of interest level in the things we're doing from a global audience. So thank you guys for joining us, and we appreciate your participation. The idea to create CONNECTpreneur came from our desire to create the best networking event to help our community members raise money, to find great deals and find partners, customers, and team members. And now that we're virtual, we do want to remain true to our mission of connecting people. So please use this platform to find and private message with folks that you want to meet and connect with. So you can certainly do that by hitting the participants list, and then you can scroll down and see the various people and private message them, or you can also use the public chat box to talk about yourselves or put your LinkedIn link and links to other things that you might want to talk about. And please do remember to download the chat text file when you leave the conference. You can actually go to the chat box, and on the lower right-hand side of the chat box, there's a little square with 3 dots, and you can use that to save the chat text file, because there's a lot of activity in the chat box and it goes fast. You guys are all muted except for the speakers, since this is a large meeting with a lot of attendees. Zoom has been acting funky, as you guys probably know, so please bear with us if there are any issues with sound or anything else. Please also don't overload the chat box unless you're a presenter. Post a few times, obviously, but please be respectful of some of our other attendees here. One thing we are doing, for those of you who have been with us before, is we are doing polling of our investors. So our investors will be polled after each of 3 presenters. So after the 3rd, 6th, and 9th presenter, and this is just for investors, they will be asked to indicate which of the previous presenters they were interested in investing in and or meeting with. I would like to name our partners who have been extraordinarily supportive of our program in so many ways. First is the Phoenix Fund, and my partners Laura Hill and Suming Chen. Next, by Shulman Rogers, Wilson Sensini, the Association for Enterprise Growth, First Financial Group, the Northern Virginia Chamber of Commerce, and we are very pleased to be partnering with them on the Greater Washington Innovation Awards coming up in October. We will put the information into the chat box. Please register. We have a bunch of fantastic finalist companies, and you'll get to see some of the brightest and best technologies coming out of this Washington, D.C. area. The Montgomery County Economic Development Corporation, Keiretsu Forum, Refraction, which is where I'm broadcasting from right here. We're about 20 minutes outside of the nation's capital in the best building in Tyson's Corner. It's the former USA Today World Headquarters, and it's wonderful to be here. And our CEO, Esther Lee, is offering to the CONNECTpreneur community 2 months free rent for anyone who wants to join this awesome community, which is the best co-working and technology community in the region. SunTrust Bank, Startup Grind, Ryan and Wetmore, the Maryland Tech Council Venture Mentoring Services, Angels and Life Sciences Investors, New York Life, the Baltimore Angels, Georgetown University, the Robert H. Smith School of Business Dingman Center, FITSE out of Frederick, Maryland, the annual Wharton DC Summit, National Association of Business Owners and Entrepreneurship, SAPA DC, which is our latest partner. That is the Sino-American Pharmaceutical Professional Association, and we are pleased to be partnering with them on their inaugural Biotechnology Investment Conference, which will be held on a Saturday. It's a 4-hour conference, Saturday, October 17th. Mark your calendars. We will put the link to the Eventbrite site into the chat box, but that will be quite an event. Founder Institute for Excellence in Sales, the Center for Advancing Innovation, the U.S. International Development Center, Kobe, Deliver, the MIT Alumni Angels of Washington, D.C., and the Monty Jade Science and Technology Association. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. And without you, we could not be doing this event. So we talked about the SAPA event, the Northern Virginia Chamber of Commerce event. We have the next CONNECTpreneur. Mark your calendars, September 30th and October 29th. We're doing these events monthly. And we will put the registration links into the chat box as well, or you can just Google it. Just as far as the run of show today, we have 9 total presenters. So Lisa Friedlander with Next by Shulman Rogers will introduce the first 5 presenters. These will be 4.5-minute rocket pitches. After Lisa introduces the first 4, then Elisa Sielski with Wilson Sensini will introduce the remaining presenters. And remember, investors, we're going to poll you after the 3rd, 6th, and 9th presenter, so please pay attention. We have open networking after we're done with our pitches for another 45 minutes until 1 o'clock. Really, use the platform. We can't get together and meet like we used to, 500-600 people at a time, but we can do this online, and let's make the most of it. So without further ado, I'd just like to thank everybody for participating this morning. I would like to congratulate and thank my team for just everything that they do to help make this event possible. Again, it's our big 5-0 today. It's our 50th event, and I can't believe that we're here, but it's been quite a run, and as far as we can continue adding value, as long as we do that, we're going to keep doing this. So thank you again.